Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Henry Jackson and you are watching TOURBUZZ.
Buzz!
In this show we aim to keep you updated with all the wonderful goings on from around the world of snowboarding, both on and off the World Snowboard Tour. So let's kick things off by looking at the action from the 6-star Beijing Air and Style that took place 2 weeks ago. Some of the standout riders at the Beijing event were Haldor Helgason and Matthias Weisenbacher. However, it was the young Swede Sven Torgren who came out on top with a perfect backside 1440. Kim Rune Hansen continued his very good run of results after a first place at the Vienna Fridge Festival with a third place here in Beijing. However, the most talked about man came out in second place, Mr. Sage Kotzenberg, with possibly the most trending trick in snowboarding right now, his variation of a cab 1260 with what? I don't know what to call it. Japan Crail? If you guys can help out, you give us your thoughts onto the name, and that's hashtag capital W, capital S, capital T, TOURBUZZ. And so that wraps up the 6-star Air and Style in Beijing for another year, where the action was so impressive that even this guy turned up. And he promised us that next year,
I'll be back.
Now for those of you out there in TV Wonderland who didn't know this, the winter season for us on the World Snowboard Tour didn't actually start in Beijing, but began earlier this year in spring. That's right, we kicked things off with the Nescafe Champs in Lausanne, we then went to the X Games in Teen, the Spring Battle in Flackerwinkel, the Total Fight in Andorra, the Supergirl Snow Pro in Breckenridge, the Shred Show in Whistler, and then we all ended up down in New Zealand for the Burton High Fives. And all of these results from around the tour, calibrated together, have given us our tour rankings, so let's go to the board and check out where everybody stands. Alright, so here we are at the TTR World Ranking Leaderboard, so let's do women's slopestyle first. Right now, Celia Norendal's in first, Eni Rukayavi in second, we got Serena Shaw in third, Kira Kotzenberg in fourth, and down at the bottom, Michelle Zeller. So moving on to the halfpipe from the women's, leading the board right now is Kelly Clark. Oh, careful there, Kelly. Second place is Elena Height. Third place, Gretchen Bleiler. Fourth place, Ariel Gold. And Ellery Hollingsworth at the bottom. So, men's slopestyle right now. In first place, we've got Tyler Nicholson. Second place, Eric Boscheman. Third place, Eric Willett. Spencer Link in fourth. And Yerman Bratton down in fifth. And if we take a look at the men's halfpipe, Taylor Gold keeping it in the family there in first, Benji Farrett in second, Taku Hiraoka in third, Christian Hitchhaller in fourth, and Arthur Longo in fifth. So those are the tour rankings as they stand at the moment, but of course as the season progresses they are going to get a whole lot more interesting. So unless you have had your head firmly buried under a rock, you will be aware that this is a very special year for snowboarding. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, snowboarding slopestyle is finally in the Olympic Games. Drum roll please. Yes, and so for the likes of us, me and you and everybody out there, it doesn't mean a lot. However, for the world snowboarding fraternity, the athletic elite, they have been out training their asses off, grinding, putting in the effort to make it into those teams. So what has everybody been up to? Well, Mr. White, once again, built himself a private pipe for him, himself and him down in the Perisher Resort in Australia. However, most of the chatter we've been seeing in Internet Wonderland has been coming out of a small resort in Austria, the TOURBUZZ training facility. We had the great British team there under the watchful eye of coach Hamish McKnight. We had the Swedes, we had the Norwegians, we had Captain Harold from Iceland, aye matey. Even this guy turned up. However, possibly the biggest news to come out of the TOURBUZZ sessions was in the form of young female rider Anna Gasser from Austria. Social media has been going crazy as to whether it's a cab double cork or a cab double underflip or a half cab double backflip. Whatever it is, Cherie Mass is the only other female rider to have landed it, and she landed it in powder 3 years ago. We're going to claim it officially. Anna Gasser, recently snatched up by Nike Snowboarding by the way, is the first girl officially to land that trick in the park. Well done, Anna. Basically, around the world, the Olympic hopefuls are training hard both on and off the hill. However, one of my favourite riders has been taking a slightly different approach. Here's some footage of Ethan Morgan's Olympic training schedule. Oh, Ethan, I cannot wait to see you wearing this uniform. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of Tour Buzz. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Here are all the links. And in the next episode, we will be reporting with all the gossip and results from the Grand Prix in America, the Red Bull Nanchang Open, and of course, the Burton European Open. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on the next show of Tour Buzz. During the filming of the first show, and well, we're already on the way to the next events, but breaking news comes in. Greg Bretz makes the biggest of upsets in the snowboard world, taking first place over Sean White in the Dew Tour Super Pipe Finals. It was absolutely incredible. Sean was a little bit injured, so it wasn't surprising that he didn't perform quite so well, but wow, what an upset. And also, in other news, the triumphant return of Tora Bright to the Snowboard Super Pipe Arena, taking first place over Kelly Clark. So those are the results from the Dew Tour. We better go and catch our bus and then our aeroplane to the next event. We'll see you next time. Wait.